Aloha, Jasmine here. Today I'll take you on an adventure to the most unique place on Mars. Oops, on Earth, the island of Hawaii, also known as the Big Island. I'll provide 12 helpful tips for your trip in 2022 and beyond. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. Be sure to watch to the end for the best tips. If it's helpful, the best way to support the channel is to leave a like. And let's get started. Number 1. Which airport to fly into? There are two major airports in the island. One in Hilo at 3 o'clock of the island, one in Kona at 9 o'clock. I did some research. Generally, there are more flights into Kona, but if you're going around the island anyways, there's no point in picking one over the other. Just choose the cheaper flight. The drive between them is also manageable, 1.5 hours. The only money-saving advice is that if you rent a car from one, return to the other is going to be much more expensive. So do your research, pick the cheaper flight and stick to that airport. Number 2. Where to stay? I'll show you the conventional options, then review the super adventurous options. Here's an island map. Similar to two airports, there are two cities, Kona on the west, Hilo on the east. In Kona, there are multiple resorts right on the sandy beaches. The famous Monterey night dive is on this side. However, if your main interest is the volcano or want a more authentic Hawaiian experience, then Hilo will give you that. Hilo is like Hawaii 50 years ago. It hasn't changed much in 50 years. There are many Hawaiian families who have been here for a long time. This is the notoriously rainy side of the island, but when we were there, it didn't rain much. If you are seeking adventure, unique places to stay, here are my two recommendations near Hilo. One is beach camping at Laupa Hoi Hoi Beach Park. It is an inviting park with restrooms and an absolute unit of lawn, lots of room for kiddos to run around and play. Swimming or snorkeling is not advised given the very rough waters. This is also a historic tsunami site, but don't worry, today there are alert sirens and you will get notified before the tsunami hits. Knock on wood, it doesn't. My second recommendation and favorite recommendation is Lava Field. This place has made my trip. I talked to my friends and they said they don't have to pay a trip to the Mars, they can just visit the Big Island, and I agree. It's a vacation property built entirely on lava fields, entirely off-grid with solar and water catchment. It's built on a land that's younger than some people on the planet. The look of it is like Mars. I felt like being on Mars when I was here. With a gigantic lava field lookout, no one near me, and a more starry sky than anywhere else in the world. It totally made my trip and makes me think of the Big Island every day after I came back. Tip number 3, don't rent a convertible, a sports car. Instead, get a Jeep. Jeeps are everywhere in the Big Island. They are the most common car seen. There's probably a good reason for that. And I believe the first reason is that it rains a lot. It can turn from sunny to rainy in a matter of seconds. And second, if you'd like to live on a lava field as well, like we did, which totally made my trip, just saying, then you need a Jeep to get there. So enjoy the scenery and enjoy some ultimate B-roll footages over here and keep the secret and like the video. Number 4. Where to eat. The Big Island is not best known for food, and people get tired of eating poke all day, so I saved 3 of my most favorite but hidden gem restaurants and share with you. Tak Tak Thai food truck is located near the Volcanos National Park. It has the best curry and biggest portion, and has spring rolls, super cheap, delicious, filling, must try. Lava Rock Cafe is also located near the Hawaiian Volcanos National Park. Super convenient, also has a great ambience, good for sit down, and have a group dinner with friends after a full day of activities. Not only it has a big variety of selections, it also has a big portion, and the big portions are called Ola-sized. Super big portion for the Big Island. Super J's Hawaiian Food, family-owned restaurant, the best Hawaiian food I've had in Hawaii. It has sweet potato pie, so try that, and don't be afraid of adding on carbs. You are in Hawaii, so enjoy! For cheaper options, visit the local farmers market for fruits and visit 7-Eleven. Always go to 7-Eleven in Hawaii for box dinners. Number 5. If you want to join a tour, the Big Island is famous for deep-sea fishing. It has the highest volcano in the world in Mauna Kea. You can go for an observatory tour and stargazing. We went for the cheaper option, but it's not less exciting. It's coffee plantation tour. The tour is great for all ages and all groups. If you love outdoors, you definitely enjoy the fresh air, the beautiful plantation, different plants around the garden. Coffee lovers, good news! You can drink as much coffee as you can take. It's all unlimited free tasting. And if you have kids or you are a kid at heart, then you can climb the tree and get some unlimited fruits. Or look at the animals. This animal, they give it a name. The name is cow.
Picking on the Big Island, we do have this very slimy layer coating around them. You guys, if you want to try to catch about 15,000 all of these are all peppercorns. So you're not familiar with
Number 6. For Waterfall, my top recommendation is Akaka Falls. Yes, there are a lot of tourists coming here. It is a very well-known tourist spot, but no, it's not overrated at all. It's a stunning waterfall with a beautiful hike. You don't have to rush the hike because there is no end. It's a loop trail. Realizing that after I rushing through the first circle, I did another circle. It's a 442-foot tall waterfall, so they don't want you to swim at the bottom of the waterfall. It's probably too much force if you are a human being. And throughout the entire hike, I just keep imagining have a spider night like Spider-Man and log on to the other side of the mountain, swing through the waterfall. That's my imagination, but that also because along the trail there are so many spider nights. Feel like I'm becoming a spider. Close. Like there is a trail and you don't risk your life. Look at the leaves. There are so many types of leaves. Number 7. What's unique to the Big Island is that you can view lava and view the destructive power left by the lava flow. If you are keen to witness that, then go to Puna district. There is a small town called Kalapana, and there is the most stunning black sand beach. The town now serves as a volcano viewing site, where a round-trip 6-mile hike will lead you to the viewing point at the end of Highway 130 in Puna. It is literally in the middle of nowhere. There is only a small farmer's market nearby and a Kaimu black sand beach, where you can go for grocery shopping and then take a seaside hike. On the hike, you'll see red dirt, you'll see lava, a wrecked car, and many resilient plants whose descendants survive the lava flow, and they grow out of their coconut shells. The water here does not look like swimming friendly, but you can fly a drone, and it's breathtaking scenery, not like anywhere else in the world. I just felt so small when I was here, and so happy taking in the scenery. Number 8. Where to see sea turtles and not getting wet? Go to this beach, Honolulu Beach. This is very famous for seeing green turtles in Hawaii. This is also a very popular spot for relaxing on the beach or taking sunset photographies. It must be very good to take a time lapse over here, but I was so distracted by so many turtles and I want to take photos of them and took the whole time. But do you know that you have to behave around the turtles? Turtles here have a very high status. They are highly valued by the locals and protected by the federal law. So do not touch the turtle and do not stay too close. Just relax with them and enjoy the black sand beach. Number 9. Where to go surfing? I mentioned the Big Island is not good for surfing compared to other islands, but being a surfing enthusiast, I have to find where to go surfing and benefit my fellow surfers. Here is Manini Beach. Although not beginner-friendly at all, the atmosphere is very friendly. People cheer for each other, cheer for the surfers, and for kids, there are safe tide pools behind the rocks, and you can spot fish without going scuba diving or snorkeling. Plus, it's close to Kona and close to many other beaches. There is a bay around here. The James Cook Monument is within kayaking distance. In the Hilo side, the place to go is Honolulu Beach Park. It's very close to the Hilo airport, close to the town of Hilo. So very good relaxing spot, but also keep in mind it's a local spot, so respect the locals and the surfing rules. Number 10. For the most unique hiking in the Big Island, I recommend Papakolea Green Sand Beach and Volcanos National Park. Papakolea Beach is one of the 4 green sand beaches in the entire world. It is not easy to reach. First, you have to drive to the southernmost tip of the United States, and then you need to hike 2.5 miles one way from the parking lot to the beach. The payoff, however, is significant. The remoteness of this beach makes it likely that you will have the most of the beach for yourself if you arrive early.
I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
The hike is an hour each way, mostly flat. It has great scenery along the seaside. If you don't want to hike, there are also local trucks taking you there for $20, but I highly recommend taking the hike. It's not only one of the best hikes in the world, but also a powerful way of giving me perspective and reminding me how insignificant my issues are. It's very therapeutic.
I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Number 11. Thank you for staying so long. You reached the best part of the Hawaii island, the Volcanos National Park. If there is one single hot spot on the island for visitors, no pun intended, then that's definitely the volcano area. The area, of course, is most famous for Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. It is home to Kilauea volcano, the most continuously active volcano in the world, and is situated at 4,000 feet above sea level. It is located 30 miles southwest of Hilo and 96 miles southeast of Kona, so it's much closer to Hilo. If volcano is your main destination, definitely stay in the Hilo side. Don't listen to people who tell you to only stay in the Hilo side. You'll miss out a lot. Instead, listen to the rangers and listen to me. Give a thumb up to the video and I'll bring you more awesome free tips. There are multiple trails. The diversity of the trails represent the Big Island really well. You can walk through verdant rainforest, listen to the call of native birds, view steam vents and sulfur banks, enter a 500-year-old lava tube where a river of 2000 degrees Fahrenheit or 1000 degrees Celsius lava once flowed. The best part, you can hike here at nighttime. The park is open 24 hours, but the lights in the tunnel turn off at 8 p.m., so you have to bring your own flashlight, otherwise, make friends with the ghost. Number 12, the final one, where to see live lava in the Hawaii Volcanos National Park. You are in luck because you are watching this video in 2022 and beyond. There is a new route just recently added in the end of 2021 that give you access to a point where you can directly view the lava, whereas the other routes all have a blocked view. So talk to the rangers, learn about that spot. It's about a mile hike, a mile each way from the parking lot, so very accessible. And since this park is open 24 hours a day, you can hike here not only during the day, but also at night. Night hiking is much more exciting. Not only you feel more impact from the brighter flow, but also it's a night exploring and not so scary. What's more special than seeing live lava flow and have a most beautiful starry night in the most southern end of the Big Island of the United States, surrounded by lavas and rocks and nature. Big Island is the best memory of my Hawaiian trip, and I'm so honored, so glad to bring this video to you to share my experience to you. I hope you can go to Big Island, see live lava, experience the magnificent nature. If you go, please leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to connect and listen about your trip. Have a good trip, enjoy nature, stay connected, and see you in the next episode.
Is that avocado? Is that what? Yeah.